Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to start our second chapter, that is magnetic effect of electric current. So long before, it was thought that this magnetism and electricity are two different topics and there is no relationship between magnetism and electricity. But during that time, a scientist named Hans Christian Ørsted, he found that there is a relationship between electricity and magnetism. They were not the different topics. There is a link between electricity and magnetism. So how Christian Ørsted came to this conclusion? So let us see it. See, Hans Christian Ørsted is a chemist as well as a physicist. So while he was taking the class on the topic physics, he did one demonstration. For that demonstration, he took a current carrying conductor as well as a magnetic needle. So whenever current passes through this conductor, the magnetic needle started to deflect. So here you can see the current carrying conductor is connected to a battery and a switch, and he kept a magnetic needle near this current carrying conductor. So whenever the switch is closed, that means now the current flows from positive direction to negative direction. What happened? This magnetic needle started to deflect. This was a surprising for Christian Ørsted. Why this magnetic needle deflected? We know that this is a magnetic needle, and this magnetic needle deflects only in the presence of a magnet as well as a magnetic field, is it? But here there is no magnet, there is no magnetic field. Then how did this magnetic needle deflected? So this was confusion. So what he did, he again switch off this circuit. Now the current is not flowing through this circuit. At this time he noticed that this needle came to his original position. That is, it came to the north-south direction. Again he switch on this circuit. Now the circuit is complete. He again notices that this needle started to deflect. So from this, what he concluded that whenever a current passes through this conductor, it produces a magnetic field, and due to this magnetic field, this magnetic needle deflected. Okay, what he concluded from this experiment, whenever a current passes through a conductor, it produces a magnetic field, and due to the interaction of this magnetic field with the magnetic field of magnetic needle, this magnetic needle deflected. So this was the conclusion of Hans Christian Ørsted. He did many experiments. So what we can conclude from this experiment? Whenever a current carrying conductor is placed near a magnetic needle deflected because this current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field. So there is a relationship between magnetism and electricity. So based on this, let us do one activity which is given in your textbook, page number 34. See, here you can see one circuit. In this circuit, battery is connected and switch is there, and here you can see the conductor AB. Here AB is not written, but in your textbook AB is written. So this conductor is pointing to, this conductor is arranged in such a direction that it points towards north and south direction. Okay, and below this circuit a magnetic needle is placed. This magnetic needle is also pointing towards north and south direction. Okay. Here you can see the positive terminal and negative terminal. The current flows through this direction, that is from positive to negative. Okay. So when the current started to flow, what happens? It produces a magnetic field, and due to this magnetic field, this magnetic needle starts to deflect. Is it? So when the direction of the current is from A to B, the magnetic needle deflected in the direction anti-clockwise, that is from north to west. The magnetic needle deflected from north to west in a anti-clockwise direction. Here you can see one more circuit. In this circuit, the polarity of this battery is reversed. Here you can see the positive here and negative is here. Now the current flows through this circuit from positive to negative in this direction. Is it? Here in this direction the current flows, and here the current flows in this direction, that is from B to A. Here A to B. So when the direction of this current changed, is there any change to the deflection of this magnetic needle? Yes, there is a change in the deflection of this magnetic needle. This north pole deflected to the east in a clockwise direction. That means whenever there is a change in the direction of current, there is a change in the direction of this magnetic needle. So what we can understand from this experiment? So when the flow of electric current in the circuit changes, the direction of the magnetic field also changes. That is why the magnetic needle gets deflected in opposite direction. That is, here it deflected in anti-clockwise direction, and here it is in clockwise direction. Okay. So one more activity is given in your textbook. Here we have to take a cardboard and we have to insert a conductor through this cardboard in a vertical direction. Okay. So you have to take a cardboard and insert a conductor in a vertical manner. After that, so whenever the current passes through this conductor, what happens? In previous class, previous topic what we studied, whenever a current passes through a conductor, what happens? It produces a magnetic field. Is it? So you have to find the direction of this magnetic field around the point X. So how can you find this direction of the magnetic field at the point X? For that, you have to take a magnetic compass, place this compass at the point X and mark the direction where this magnetic compass points north direction. Okay. So here you have to mark the direction of magnetic field so that you will get a direction like this. So here you can see this north is directed towards this direction, and here you can see it points towards this direction. Is it? And here you can notice that the direction of the magnetic field is in anti-clockwise direction. Is it? Not clockwise. This is anti-clockwise direction. So whenever you insert a current carrying conductor in this manner, the current flows from A to B, and the direction of the magnetic field around the point X will be in anti-clockwise direction. So in this condition, we can able to find the direction of current by using right hand thumb rule. So in right hand thumb rule, it says that imagine that you are holding this current carrying conductor in your right hand, so that the thumb indicates the direction of current and other fingers indicate the direction of magnetic field. So here you can see this fingers are pointing towards in like this direction, as it means in anti-clockwise direction. So this is right hand thumb rule. So when imagine that you are holding a current carrying conductor in your right hand, so that this thumb indicates the direction of current and other fingers indicates the direction of magnetic field. So this right hand thumb rule was given by James Clerk Maxwell, and it is also known as right hand screw rule. Because see here, this tip of the screw indicates the direction of the screw and the rotation of this screw indicates the direction of magnetic field. That is why this rule is also known as right hand thumb rule or right hand screw rule. Okay.